have Junior Benjamin Baumgardner. Woo. Benjamin is in Miss Ryerson's class. He plays football and baseball at McQueen, and today he will be performing Life Cycle of Common Man.
This is Life Cycle of Common Man by Howard Nemerov. Roughly figured, this man of moderate habits, this average consumer of the middle class, consumed in the course of his average lifespan just under 500,000 cigarettes, 4,000 fifths of gin, and about a quarter as much vermouth. He drank maybe 100,000 cups of coffee. And counting his parents' share, it cost something like $500,000 to put him through life. How many beasts died to provide him with meat, belt, and shoes cannot be certainly said. But anyhow, it is in this way that a man travels through time, leaving behind him a lengthening trail of empty bottles and bones, of broken shoes, of frayed collars, and worn out or outgrown diapers and dinner jackets, silk ties and slickers. Given the energy and security thus achieved, he did what? The usual things, of course. The eating, dreaming, drinking, and begetting. And he worked for the money, which was to pay for the eating, etc., which were necessary if he were to go on working for the money, etc. But chiefly, he talked. As the bottles and bones accumulated behind him, the words proceeded steadily from the front of his face as he advanced into the silence and made it verbal. Who can tally the tale of his words? A lifetime would barely suffice for their repetition. If you merely printed all his commas, the results would be a very large volume. And the number of times he said, "Thank you," or "Very little sugar, please," would stagger the imagination. There are also witticisms, platitudes, statements beginning, "It seems to me," or, as I always say. Consider the courage in all that, and behold the man walking into deep silence. With the ectoplastic cartoon's balloonist speech proceeding steadily out the front of his face. The words borne along on the breath which is his spirit, telling the numberless tale of his untold word, which makes the world his apple and forces him to eat. Thank you.